chairman of Edo State People's Democratic Party (PDP) Campaign Council, Chief Dan Obi, has urged voters in the state not to be deceived by the propaganda of the All Progressives Congress (APC) and its candidate Osage Iyamu ahead of the September 19, 2020 gubernatorial election, noting that the APC candidate's simple agenda manifesto can't solve the huge problems created by former Governor Adams Oshiomole. Obi, who spoke to the party's faithful in wards 3, 4, 7 and 10 in Esan West local government area of the state, said the forthcoming election is not just about Obaseki but the future, progress and development of Edo State. He appealed to the people to cast their votes en masse for Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, to further consolidate their first-term achievements. Urging the people to reject the APC and its candidates, Obi disclosed that Oshiomole left huge economic problems and financial debts, which the incumbent Governor Obaseki has been working tirelessly to solve. He said the past administration left a lot of problems before leaving as governor, and no simple agenda can solve such problems. Obaseki is the only man that has the solutions to these numerous challenges facing the state. Oshiomole neglected Ekpoma roads and the roads became unmotorable, but Obaseki came and addressed the issue, making the roads motorable. Obaseki met empty treasury, but through prudent management of resources, he has placed Edo on the threshold of development. A PDP leader in Ward 4, Mrs. Philomena Ihenye, said the ward is the largest in Esan land, promising to deliver the entire vote to the governor come September 19, 2020. On his part, Obaseki said Ekpoma is important to his administration, assuring that his government will continue to build infrastructure, construct more roads and ensure improvements in electricity to boost economic development in the area. Okay, so what they are telling us now that the simple agenda manifesto of Pastor Sage Iyamu is not going to solve any problem. To me, all this are just a strategy, just like the way Oshiomole and Iyamu has been talking about marketing and demarketing somebody. So to me, from the angle of a PDP chairman, is it PDP chairman in Edo State, this Dan Obi, he just market strategy. To me, Obaseki may be trying, but the kind of development we want in this Nigeria, it's gone beyond that. There's no doubt. Nobody will go and come and sit here and tell us that during Oshiomole did not do a lot of things. Because even now, they are still complaining that some of the places that Obaseki even neglected, he has not been able to reach those places. And that's why I'm insisting that this issue of a local government, let local government chairmen, let them be able to work, because so that government will be able to reach all those inner places, all those interior places. Government will be able to reach there. The governor cannot be at development, or the governor cannot be everywhere at the same time. It is not possible. So if you allow this local government chairman to work, they will be able to take care of those places. And if the people in that area are complaining, then the governor will now know who to hold responsible for all of those. He's supposed to oversee the affairs of the state and oversee the affairs of the local government chairman. But the problem is that because of, I don't even know whether I will call it greed, that has cut across board, they will not allow these people to work, and they will not be overwhelmed with all the problems. So how do you think you'll be able to reach out all of those places? Because you will forget. Because this local government chairman, what they do is just to go collect salary and just pay any form of development or whatever. It is none of their business, because it is not left for the governor to do that, because he's the one who gets the money in bulk from the federal. But I don't know whether they've started paying them money directly, because that was what they were planning to do. It's been back and forth, whether to pay to the governors or to pay to the local government directly from the federal government. There was a time all these governors, they came together, they say lie, it will not work, that the money must come to them, they are the one that will disburse the whole thing. So I don't even know what is happening at this point in time. So it is very, very possible that the governor will not be able to reach out to all those 18 local governments. But if you want to work, it will still work, but it will be better The way the country has been stipulated, we have the local government, the state, and the federal. Let everybody, let them face their area of jurisdiction, so that governors can be everywhere, government can be everywhere. So to me, what this man is saying is just a market strategy, and it makes no it makes no meaning. Who told you that the simple agenda will not be able to work? Have you tried it? Have you tested it? No, you can't say that. Oshiomole tried his best. Obaseki tried his best, but weighing the whole thing, because politics are certain, and at the end of the day, they just try their best. Their best is not just enough. As far as Nigeria and Nigerians are concerned, their best is not just enough, because they're accusing each other now. To me, what this man is saying is just trying to market or demarket the other person, and that's what they have been doing. Tell me, if this man, if Obaseki had not come back to their party, would he have been praising Obaseki? No, he can't do that. He will not do that. He will be antagonizing him. Even if he sees what he's doing, he will still be antagonizing him. That is just all they do. Oshiomole, Iyamu, Obaseki, the same thing. They will discredit other people because they are no longer together. The kind of development they are even shouting here and there, it's just, they're just still scratching the surface. They've not hit ground concerning redevelopment we really want or that we deserve in this country. What they do compared to what they get, you can't compare them together. And the allocation they get compared to what we see on ground, no, it's nothing. They are just little things they are just trying to do, and those are the things that are using to woo electorate. Every Nigerian now believes that he provides everything for himself or herself, as far as social amenities are concerned, infrastructural development is concerned. You provide your water, you provide your light, you provide your road. So to me, all these are market strategy just to get votes. So you can't tell me that the problem Oshiomole created, which Oshiomole created, when Oshiomole said he has done a lot of things, that it was because of this is Obaseki that helped him. Why did Obaseki not say no? A lot of things, are still wrong. A lot of things are this and that. I beg you. Second base job. These are all market strategy. They continue to deceive people, whether Oshiomole is coming in, whether Obaseki is coming in, whether Iyamu is coming in. What I see them doing is just scratching the surface. They have not hit the ground to bring redevelopment we are talking about. It's just scale of 1 to 10. They are just 2 or 3. So what are we talking about? And those are the things they will use to be deceiving people, and people will be shouting too, because people have not seen, they don't know what it means to have a good development. The people who really enjoyed good development are those who lived, in the 80s, early 80s, late 79s. They will tell you that what is happening is not what they are, what happened there is not what is happening now. What happened there was better than what is happening now. The so-called people who enjoyed all the goodies in those days, now they are the ones who have spoiled and destroyed everything on ground, and they are deceiving the masses. So to me, all these are strategies just to get your vote, fine, but you have not tried it. Let people, if people believe that the simple agenda manifesto of Iyamu is good, let them try and test it. Who knows? But just that we all know how all of these things, how they tend to come out at the end of the day, whether the simple agenda, the same thing, they will just tell you sweet things. We are talking about both parties, though. Nobody's coming here to come and defend anybody. You can come and be defending them. That is your own business. Continue to defend them. You ask yourself, in the scale of 1 to 10, would you rate them? Does it mean what is happening in other countries that things are very, very okay? Do they have 2 heads? They don't have 2 heads. And those people are not rich. Their politicians are not rich. Why is it that our politicians are rich? They are richer than them, and yet these so-called people are living in penury and abject poverty. So what are we talking about? At least let people have how will I put it, an appreciable standard of living to a very large extent. See, they've created thugs, they've created agberos all over the place. Those who cannot go to school, you see them, that's why you see a lot of people, a lot of crime all over the place, because people they are not working. So whatever that comes their way that will give them money, they will do it. That's why you see Yahoo stuff is all over the place. Those who are in Boko, who are being recruited into Boko group, they are those ones who are doing. Those who are into whatever kidnapping, they are just doing it. Agberos, cultists, we are seeing them, all of them, because of what? Because of the economy. People are not well engaged. The rest ones are just trying to survive. The rest ones are just like, oh, the survival of the fittest, whatever I can get. They are struggling. What are we talking about? Tell yourself, you that you are defending them. How many people have they been able to lift out of poverty? The federal government is saying they're going to lift whether 60 or 100 million people out of poverty this year, and we are already in October. We are already in July, August rather. September, October, November, December is finished. Those are the rhetorics they will come and be selling to us. So to me, the simple agenda, it is the same thing. The same way Buhari told us, oh, this and that, this and change. What are we seeing now? The same thing. Oshiomole and Obaseki, they came and told us what and what, this and that. See where we are. This one is coming out again to say simple agenda. All of them put together, nothing. Even Obaseki, in the scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate him? You that you are Obaseki's fan, how do you rate him in the scale of 1 to 10? Let us know in the comment section. To me, this Obi that is talking about that is it will not solve any problem. How did you know that it will not solve any problem? Are you not of same? If Iyamu was to be in your party, would you be saying that? Would you be saying, oh, it will not work? You say it will work. So guys, leave your comments and let us have your take. These people are really, really funny.